Hello guys, hello everyone. Welcome to Infinite Floating Stocks. I am Venkat and today I'm going to explain you about price action strategy. Okay. So yes, to understand this strategy, everyone needs to know what is support, what is resistance, and what are trend lines. And you need to also have an idea about candlestick patterns, and also you need to master chart patterns. Okay, before coming on to price action technique, you need to cover or you must be perfect with all the basics of price action concept. Okay, I mean basics of price action strategy. When I say basics, you need to be mastering drawing support and resistance, trend lines, chart patterns, and you need to be identifying candlestick patterns immediately after looking at the chart. Okay, so you need to be master all those things before understanding price action strategy clearly. Okay, all right. So I have already explained the support, resistance, trend lines, chart patterns, and candlestick patterns in my previous videos, in my previous sessions. So you can have a watch at those videos, and then you should be watching this video to understand price action strategy. Okay. And yes, you must be excited to know what is price action strategy and how to use it how to use it regularly to make consistent money from the market. Okay. So I can strongly say that price action strategy is king of stock market analysis. Okay. I repeat, price action strategy is king of stock market analysis. Okay. So most of the people only depend upon indicators to make money, but in most of the scenarios they lose money because of those indicator trading techniques. Okay, because they are not very much reliable. No worries, I'm going to explain you what is indicator and what is indicator type trading. Okay, so remember this thing, price action is king and you need to be mastering price action technique to make money from the stock market on regular basis. Okay, all right, let's start. I'll be explaining you today price action strategy. Okay, and all right, these are all the contents for today's video. Among them, the first one is I'm going to explain about what is price action and what does price action strategy include. Okay, and the second thing is what is indicator trading and how it is different from price action technique. Okay, I already spoke about indicator trading. Like I told that people will be losing most of their money because they use indicator trading. Okay, indicators are not very much reliable, so they gives false signal few times. So that is the reason one should not only depend upon indicator to make money. Okay, you should be mastering price action technique. Okay, so the third content is chart setup for price action strategy. I'll be explaining you how to look at the chart and what should be your chart settings to trade using price action strategy. Okay, and in this video I'm also going to backtest the price action strategy. Okay, and I'll be also revealing entry, stop loss, and target for stop price action strategy as well. And finally, yes, I'll be revealing few important points that everyone must keep in their mind while trading using price action strategy. Okay, so let's not waste our time. Let's get on to the topic and stay excited. You will be amazed at the end of this session because, like I told, price action strategy is the king of stock market analysis, and I'm gonna reveal secrets behind price action strategy in this video. Okay, and guys, it's very important. You need to be watching all the previous videos to understand this video very effectively. Okay, you need to be watching support and resistance, trend lines, chart patterns, candlestick patterns, and also you need to be having an idea about polarity, retracement, and consolidation. And also you need to be having idea about gap ups and gap downs. Okay, so you need to be knowing all these things before coming on to price action strategy. So I request everyone to watch all those videos, then watch this video. Okay, for effective or for good understanding. All right. So, what is price action and what does price action strategy include? It's very simple. Actually, price action is very easy and most effective technique It's god or king of stock market. Okay, so what is price action? Price action is trading based on support, resistance, trend lines, and chart patterns by considering candlestick patterns is called price action trading. I repeat, the definition of price action is very simple. That is nothing but trading based on support or resistance, trend lines, chart patterns by considering candlestick patterns. Okay, so so that type of trading is called price action trading. I already asked you guys to watch or to master support and resistance, trend lines and chart patterns and candlestick patterns before coming on to price action technique. Okay, so that is the reason why I have asked you, because all those are basics of price action strategy. Okay, so yes, it includes support and resistance, trend lines and chart patterns, obviously candlestick patterns and volumes. I'm going to explain you about volumes also in this video. Okay, so all right. So what is indicator trading? Indicator trading is nothing but, and how it is different from price action technique. It's very simple. So to explain indicator trading, I'll be getting onto the charts, then I'll be explaining you what is indicator trading. Okay. So to add an indicator, you need to click on studies here. You need to click on studies here, then type moving average. Oh, before typing moving average, these are all the indicators. Okay. For example, ADX, ADX DMS, ATR bands, ATR trailing stops, accumulation and distribution, accumulation swing index, all these are indicators. Okay. The, all these are indicators, and all these will be provided by your online stock broker. Okay. If you are using Zerodha, then Zerodha will provide all these indicators for everyone. If you are using Upstocks or if you are using any other stock brokers, you'll be provided with all the indicators under studies section. Okay, you need to click on studies and you need to select a reliable indicator. Okay, all these are not very good indicators. You need to be using only few indicators which gives good signals. Okay, so I'm gonna type in moving average. Moving average. If I type in moving average, you'll be able to see a result calling saying moving average. You need to click on that moving average and enter some random values here. I'm just trying to explain you what is indicator trading. Okay, so I'm typing 35 and I'm gonna select black color and I'll click on done. Okay, now see, indicator trading is nothing but this line is nothing but this black line. Once I click on done, this black line will be generated on your screen, which is nothing but I have entered the value as 35. See, I have entered the value as 35 here, which means this line will be formed by calculating previous 35 candles moving average. Okay, imagine that from here to here, there are 35 candles. Okay, now this line will be formed by calculating previous 35 candles average price. I repeat, when I enter a value of 35, that means the line will be formed by calculating previous 35 candles average price. If the value is 50, then the line will be formed by calculating average price of previous 50 candles. Okay. If the value is 200, then the line will be formed by calculating previous 200 candles average price. Okay. So if I select 35 and change the color to black, this black line with 35 moving average line will be formed on the screen. Okay. So indicator trading is nothing but few people will be very blind and they believe in this indicator very much. Okay. They just make sell position here once this indicator is crossed. Okay. They just sit back and they'll wait for the market to cross this position. Okay. To cross this moving average line. So once the moving average is crossed, they'll make sell position and they book profits. Okay, they'll make sell position first and they buy back later. Okay, now see again here they are waiting for the indicator to cross, I mean to go above. Wait, I'll explain. When the candles are above black line or above moving average, that means you should be on buy side. You should be taking buy position. Okay, if you are trading with indicator. But if the candles are below black line or below 35 moving average, then you should be, you should be going short. That means you should be making sell first and you should be making buy late. You should buy back later. Okay, so that's the ideology. So people will be depending blindly upon indicators. Okay, once this indicator is crossed, they'll make buy position here and they book profits. Okay, such type of trading is called indicator trading. Okay, so there are lot many indicators here under study section. There are different functionalities for different indicators. Okay, but all those are not really important. You need to be learning only the reliable indicators, not all the indicators. Okay, so I'm going to repeat what is indicator trading again. Indicator trading is very simple. You need to go to studies and select the proper, you need to select the indicator which is very flexible, and you need to apply that on the chart. For example, I have selected moving average from the studies. I have entered value as 35. That means the line will be formed by calculating the average price of previous 35 candles. Okay. So now when the candles are above 35 moving average, once the candles cross and move towards upward of moving average, then you need to make buy first and sell later to make profits. When the market is when the candles are coming below moving average, then you need to make sell first and you need to buy back later to make profits. Okay, so this type of trading, depending depending on indicators, is called indicator trading. And I also told you that indicator trading is not very much reliable trading. Okay, because it always gives false signals. For example, you see here the market came above 35 moving average. See, so depending upon this indicator, if you depend upon this indicator, you will be immediately making buy position here. Okay, now see what happened. It just moved little upward and came downward. Okay, it did not follow, it did not respect you. Okay, in this scenario it went according to your direction. Okay, but in this scenario it just came above moving average, and if you make buy position here, now see it got reversed back, it came down. Okay, so it will give false signals like this. Let's catch another false signal. All right, look at this thing here. See, it gave buy signal. If you blindly make buy position here, depending upon the indicator, because the candles are crossing black line, so you can expect a big move and you can make buy position here. But if you do that, look at the market, it got reversed. Okay, you will be facing losses here if you depend upon indicator. That's how indicator ditches you if you only depend upon indicator. Not all the times, but it will give you false signals very frequently. For example, in this scenario, you can make sell position and you can make profits here. In this scenario as well, you can make buy position, you can make profits here as well. And look at this scenario, you'll be making buy position here, but market did not go upward and it came downward. Okay, so you'll be facing losses in this type. You will be expecting big movement. Okay, but yeah, indicator doesn't give you that confidence to wait for more time to achieve good profits. Okay, and look at this scenario, the candles crossed 35 moving average and came above the line. So you should not be making, if you're depending upon indicator blindly, then you will be making buy position here. Now look at the market, it bounced back and came down. You will be in losses if you completely depend upon indicator. Okay, now see, in this scenario, you can make buy position, boom, you are in profits, no problem. But like I told, you should not be completely depending upon the indicator. Okay, it will give you profits, but not all the times. I repeat, indicator trading gives you good profits, and also it will give you good losses as well. Okay, when I say losses, the accuracy is 50%. For example, if you are trading 10 times, you'll be getting four positive, in four scenarios you will be on a positive side, you will be earning money, you will be earning profits. In six scenarios, out of 10, you'll be losing your money. Okay. That's how the indicator, that's the problem with indicator trading. It won't give you correct results all the time. Now look at this scenario. It came above the moving average. So you blindly make buy position here. But what happened? Market came down. Okay. So that's how in this scenario, look, you'll make sell position, your success here. But look at this scenario. Look at this scenario. Sorry. So candles came above moving average. So if you are depending only on indicator, you'll make buy position here. But what happened? Market came down. Again, you'll make buy position here. But what happened? Market came down. Again, in this scenario, you'll make buy position. What happened? Market came down. Okay. So in three scenarios, the indicator ditched you. But in fourth scenario, if you in this scenario, you can sell first and you can buy back later to make profits. So in these four scenarios, indicator ditched us 3 times, but it gave us success in 1 time. Okay, so that's the accuracy with indicator trading. Now again, look at this scenario. All right, look at this scenario. Here it came above moving average, so you'll blindly make buy position here if you're depending only on indicator. Now see, market came down. You'll be in losses. Again, you'll make buy position here after seeing candles are above moving average. What happened? Market came down. Okay, so it will give you false signals. That's what I'm trying to help you guys to understand it more clearly. Okay, now in this scenario, market is below moving average. Okay, so you can make sell position first, and all right, profits. Okay, it went down. So the accuracy is less, the success probability is less if you are depending completely on indicators. Okay, so what I will be teaching is, I'll be teaching amazing price action strategy, but you need to be using indicators as confirmations. Okay, you will not be depending upon indicators, but you will be using indicators as just as a confirmations before making entries. I repeat, I'll be teaching amazing price action strategy. I'll be teaching indicator as well, but you need to be using indicator as a confirmation. You should be using indicator as a confirmation before making an entry, but you should not completely depend upon indicator while trading. Okay, I always say that price action is king, so you need to depend upon price action only, and you should be using indicator as confirmation. All right, so let's get on to the slides for proper definition of indicators. All right, so trading based on indicators provided by brokers is called indicator trading. You already know that. I already explained that. It's just that you need to go to chart, click on studies, and you'll be finding lot many indicators. You should be using only good indicators, and that good indicator can also teach you. The probability of success is very less if you are trading using indicators. Okay, you need to understand the price movement. You need to master support, resistance, trend lines, chart patterns, candlestick patterns. You need to master all those things instead of trading on indicators. You need to master all these things. That will give you more success ratio when compared. The probability of success is more if you are trading using price action, but the probability of success is less when you are trading with indicators. Okay, and indicators are not reliable to make money from the market. I already shown you. I already explained you about moving average indicator. Okay, if you completely depend on indicator, it will ditch you. It will ditch you 6 times out of 10 times. Okay, but it will give you good profits in 4 scenarios as well. So that type of trading is called, you cannot call that type of trading as very good trading. Okay, and do not depend on indicators completely. It may give false signals few times. I already shown you the false signals. Okay, and backtest indicators to get to know about the traps. I already backtested it. I already shown you that. Right now, see, I have already backtested here and I have shown you the results. In this scenario, out of 4 scenarios, 3 scenarios we failed, and on the fourth scenario, we are towards success side. Okay, so the probability of success is very less if you completely depend on indicators. Okay, all right. we are I'll be explaining you about chart setup for price action strategy. Okay, when I call it as chart setup, that means it includes time frame and what are all the indicators that you need to be using as confirmations. Not depending upon indicators, you'll just use them as confirmations. Okay, and yeah, you need to, I'll be explaining the importance of volumes. Okay, so all those comes under chart setup for price action. Okay, all right, we are here now. Time frame should be strictly 5 minute or 10 minute while trading based on price action for intraday. I repeat, this is very important point. Time frame should be strictly 5 minute or 10 minute. Okay, while trading based on price action strategy for intraday. When I call it as intraday, that means buying and selling should be done on the same day. Okay, and if you are using price action strategy for intraday, the time frame should be 5 or 10 minutes. Okay, if you want to make buy position or sell position, wait, I'm going to delete all these things. Okay, this now I am in 10-minute time frame. You can be either in 5 minute or in 10 minute. Okay, to make money, to make money in an intraday, in an intraday scenario. Okay, I repeat, you need to be in 5 minute or 10 minute time frame to make buy or sell position when you are trading using price action strategy for intraday. Okay, and add VWAP from studies. VWAP is nothing but volume weighted average price. I repeat, you need to add VWAP from studies. Okay, I'll show you how to add it. No, bro, no worries. So the VWAP is nothing but volume weighted average price. Okay, to add that, you need to click on studies. Then you need to click on, you need to, I mean, you need to search for VWAP, VWAP. Okay, wait. Oh, why it's not showing? All right, click on studies, VWAP, VWAP. All right, you should be selecting this VWAP here. If you select this red color line will be populated onto your screen. Okay, so I'll be using VWAP for confirmations. Okay, if the candles are below VWAP, I'll be making sell position. I mean, you should be on sell side. If your candles are above VWAP, then you should be making buy side. You should be towards buy side. Okay, I repeat, you need to go to studies and search for VWAP and click on VWAP to add VWAP to screen. Red color line will be populated on the screen. That line is called VWAP. And if the candles are below VWAP, you should be making only sell positions. Okay. If the candles are above VWAP, then you should be making only buy positions. This is very important. I repeat, go to studies, search for VWAP, add VWAP, then red color line will be populated onto the screen. And if the candles are below VWAP, then you should be on sell side only. If the candles are above VWAP, then you should be on buy side only. When I say buy side, you should be making only long positions and you should be expecting the market to move upward only. Okay. If the candles are below VWAP, then you should be expecting the market to go downward only. You should be making only short positions. You should be shorting only if the candles are below VWAP. Okay. So add 35 SMA. SMA is nothing but simple moving average. So add 35 SMA to chart to identify short-term trend. You already know how to add 35 SMA. Go to studies, search for moving average. Okay, click on moving average and change the value to 35. Select, I mean, change the color of the moving average to black. Click on done. Okay, now you'll be saying black line on the screen. Okay, you'll be seeing black line on the screen, which is nothing but 35 moving average, which is nothing but it's the average price of previous 35 candles. Okay, so when I say SMA, SMA is nothing but simple moving average because because now see, the type is simple here. So I call it as simple moving average or SMA. If I select it as exponential, there will be some change in the indicator. So it should be simple. Okay. Go to studies, search for moving average, click on moving average, then enter the value as 35, change the color to black, and the field should be close and type should be simple. So I call SMA, simple moving average. Okay, and click on done. So that you will be seeing black line on the screen, which is nothing but previous 35 candles average price. Okay, so and again, if the price is below these two lines, you should be making only sell position. You should be on a sell side only. Okay, if the candles are above both the lines, then you should be staying on buy side only. Okay, now look at this scenario. Oh wait, all right, look at this scenario. Oh sorry. All right, look at this scenario. In this scenario here, the price is above 35 moving average and it's above VWAP. So in this type of market, you should be staying only on buy side. Okay, you should be saying you should be making only buy position. You should be going long only. Okay, you should not make short positions. If the price is above, if the candles are above 35 moving average, and if the candles are above VWAP. Okay. Now, in this scenario, look at this scenario. The candles are below 35 moving average and the candles are below VWAP. So in this type of scenario, you should be making only sell positions. You should be going short here in this type of scenarios. You should not be making buy positions in this if the candles are below 35 SMA and if the candles are below uh, VWAP. Okay, so that's how you should be trading. Uh, I'm explaining only indicators now. Moving forward, I'll be explaining you the actual strategy, which is nothing but how to use these indicators as confirmations when combined with price action strategy. Okay. All right. Now add volume chart from studies. Volume chart is nothing but it's simple. This bottom, I think you are able to see this all the small candles at the bottom of the screen. So this is nothing but volumes. Okay. To add this, it's simple. All right. You need to go to studies. Oh, I'm so sorry. VWAP is there. Now 35 moving average is there. Now I'm going to add volumes. To add volumes, you need to go to studies and search for Vivo LUME volume chart. Volume chart. Okay. When I search for volume chart will be displayed here. You need to click on that. If you click on that, these small candles will come at the bottom of the screen. Okay. So again, you need to go to studies and click on search for moving average and click on moving average, and period should be 10. Period should be 10 and type should be exponential and field should be volume. Okay. And color should be black. I repeat, after adding volume from studies, you need to type in moving average. You need to select moving average. Then you need to enter value as 10. The period should be 10. Okay. And field should be volume. You need to select volume from the drop down, and type should be exponential. You need to select exponential here, and color should be black. Then click on done. Once you do that, you'll be able to find this black line on the volumes. Okay. So if you select volume chart from studies, this small volume bars will come at the bottom of the screen. If you add 10, if you add 10 moving average on the volume with black color, then this black color line will come up on the screen. Okay. So this is a chart setup for price action strategy. I repeat, time frame should be either 5 minutes or 10 minutes if you are trading intraday using price action strategy. Okay. And you need to be adding VWAP from studies. you need to be adding VWAP from the studies, and you also need to be adding 35 moving average black color line from the studies, and you need to add volume chart from studies, and also you need to add 10 moving average on the volumes from studies. Okay, hope you guys are very clear with the chart setup for price action strategy. And I repeat, if the candles are below VWAP and 35 moving average, you should be making only sell position. And if the candles are above 35 moving average and VWAP, you should be making only buy positions. You should be only make going long. Okay, you should not short if the candles are above both VWAP and 35 moving average. All right. So time frame should be 5 or 10 minutes, and add VWAP, add 35 moving average, add volume chart, and add 10 exponential moving average on volume chart. So you guys already know all these things. I have shown you them. So I'm expecting that you guys are comfortable with the chart setup for price action strategy. Okay. So now I'm going to explain you how to use 35 moving average, VWAP, and volume charts and moving average on volume chart in 5 or 10 minutes with price action strategy. Okay. These are all the confirmations. Okay. You need to combine all these things with price action strategy to make it more effective and to achieve good results. Okay. All right. Now moving averages as support or resistance. This is very simple. So 50 moving average can act as support for few stocks. For example, now I'll be deleting VWAP. Now look at this scenario. In this scenario, 35 moving average is acting as support. It took support and bounced back. Now see, it is acting as a resistance here. It got restricted and bounced back. Now look at this scenario. When price tried to move back, this moving average acted as resistance and it bounced back towards downward. And again, it took support and bounced back towards upward. Okay, now see, it's acting as resistance here and so bounced back towards downward. Okay, when we move backward, all right, now see, it took support, bounced back. Again, took support, bounced back. Okay, now in this scenario, took support, bounced back towards upward. Again took support, bounced back towards upward. Again took support and bounced back towards upward. Okay. So moving averages can act as dynamic support and resistance levels. Okay. So moving averages are very important indicators. Okay. Because they act as support and resistances as well. I already explained you that. Okay. Now prices taking support and resistances regularly from the moving average. Now see, it took support, bounced back. Again took support, bounced back towards upward. Again took support, bounced back towards upward. Okay. Now see, in this scenario, it's acting as a resistance. Okay. Touched that point and bounced back towards downward. Now see, again took support, bounced back towards upward. Okay. So again, uh, let's search. All right, here took support, bounced back towards upward. Okay. So that's how the moving averages works. Moving averages can also act as dynamic support or resistances levels. Okay, so you need to keep that point in the mind. So moving averages can also act as support and resistances. Okay, and yes, 50 moving average can act as support and resistances for few stocks. If I say 50, that means it's simple. You need to change the value to 50. That's it. If the value is 50, which is nothing but the line will be formed. Uh, the line is nothing but previous 50 candles average price. Okay, the line will be formed by considering previous 50 candles average price. Okay, so 50 moving average can also act as support and resistances. Okay, I have explained this for 35 moving average. The concept is same for 50 moving average and 200 moving average and 35 moving average as well. It's the same. Okay, so 15 moving average can act as support and resistance for few stocks, and 200 moving average is used to predict a long-term trend. When I already explained you this in trend lines video. Okay, so 200 average moving average is used to predict long-term trend. Okay, you just need to change the value to 200 and change the color to blue. That will give you a long-term trend of the stock. Okay, and 35 moving average is used to predict short-term trend, and it can also act as good support and resistance. I already explained that how the moving average is acting as support and resistance. Okay, and this is very important point. VWAP is widely used by professional traders. Okay, when I say professional traders, people who are making lot of money from stock market. Okay, so they take help of VWAP. Okay, VWAP is a good indicator. VWAP and moving averages are good indicators. Okay, but you should not be completely depending upon them, but you should be using VWAP as a confirmation and moving average as a confirmation for price action strategy. Okay, so VWAP is widely used by professional traders. And backtesting price action strategy. All right, now I'm going to explain you what is price action strategy and how to use moving averages, VWAPs, volumes, volume charts, and 10 moving average on volume charts as confirmations, and when to buy, when to sell. I'll be explaining you all those things now. Okay, for that I'm going to delete all these things. Delete. Now this is Bajaj Finance. So for price action intraday, I'll be in 5 minute or I'll be in 10 minute. Anything can work. Okay, so I'll be in 5 minute for now. No, price action is nothing but the definition says that you need to be trading using support and resistance, trend lines, chart patterns, and candlestick patterns. Okay, so I'll be drawing support and resistances, chart patterns, candlestick patterns. No, I cannot draw candlestick patterns. I just need to identify them. I'll be drawing support and resistance, trend lines, chart patterns, and I'll be using indicators as confirmations, and I'll be explaining you how to make buy or sell position now. Okay. Now see, in this scenario, I'm in 5 minutes, but you should remember one more thing. You need to be making entry and exit in 5 or 10 minutes, but you can analyze the market in all the time frames. I repeat, you should be making entries in 5 or 10 minute time frame. Okay, entries and exits should be done in 5 minute or 10 minute time frame, but you need to be analyzing the market in all the time frames. Okay, for example, if I go down to 1 hour, now I'll try to draw support and resistances here. This looks like a good level for me, good key level, and also this level, because it acting as a resistance here lot many times, and it is also acting as a support here. So this line is called pivot line, pivot point, sorry, polarity point. Okay, now see at this point, it's again it's the same line is acting as a resistance here, and the same line is acting as support as well. It took support and bounced back. Okay, now here in this scenario, took support, bounced back, again took support, bounced back, again took support, sorry, again took support. Okay, so it's respecting, I mean, I can say that the line is very strong. Okay, now see, in 1 hour time frame, I have drawn the strong polarity line here. Okay, now I'll go down to 5 minute or 10 minute to make my entries. Now see, when I come down to 5 minute, my line is looking like this. So I can also draw this level as well, because it is acting as a good support. Now see, it took support, bounced back, took support, bounced back, took support, bounced back, took support, bounced back. So took support, bounced back. So I can call this level as a strong level because it is having more number of touch points. Touch point 1, touch point 2, touch point 3, touch point 4, touch point 5, touch point 6. Okay. So this level is having more touch points. Okay. So I can call it as a strong level. Now, when I come down to 5 minute time frame, now look at this scenario. Here, finally, the market broke. Today is 13th October, and today in live market, I mean, look at the previous scenarios. It took support, bounced back, took support, bounced back, took support, bounced back, took support, bounced back, took support, bounced back towards upward. But here in this scenario, it broke the key level. Okay, I already told you guys to trade on breakouts. Okay, this is nothing but a breakout. The strong support level is broken now. So what you should be doing, ideally you should be selling here. You should make sell position here and look for your target. Your target should be next support and resistance level. Okay, so next support and resistance level is this level. Okay, because stock took support here and bounced back. Okay, so this should be your targets. All right, now look at this scenario. Price action trading is very simple, which is nothing but I have went to higher time frames. I have drawn a strong support and I came down to 5 minute or 10 minute. You can be in 5 minute or you can be in 10 minute. And now I have identified the another support level. And now see, I already told that you need to be trading on breakouts. Okay. Here in this scenario, the breakout happened. Okay. So the strongest support is broken. So you should be making sell position here immediately and should be waiting for your profits. Sorry. And your first target should be this level and second target should be this level. Okay, but should not wait for second target in most of the scenarios. uh, in I mean, for intraday trading, one target is more than enough. Okay, so this is nothing but trading on price action. So you just draw, you have just drawn the strongest support and resistance level and you have waited for the breakout, and here the breakout happened and you made sell position here and you set your target as next support and resistance level. And now, like I told, I need to be using moving averages and VWAP as confirmations. So I'll go to studies and then I will add VWAP. Okay, and I will also go to studies again and I will add 35 moving average. Moving average and value should be 35, and color should be black. Click on done. Now look at this scenario. Here the breakout happened. So I already told you that you need to be making only sell position if the candles are below 35 moving average and VWAP. Now in this scenario, the candles are below 35 moving average and the candles are below VWAP. So we got confirmation from VWAP and we got confirmation from 35 moving average to sell first and buy later. Okay. Now look at the volumes. You need to look for volumes at the breakout. So this is the area where the breakout happened. Okay, this is the area where breakout happened. Okay, you need to look at the volumes at the breakout. At the breakout, the volume should be more than the black line. I repeat, at the breakout, the volumes should be more than black line or close to black line. Okay, this black line is nothing but 10 moving average on volumes, which is nothing but previous 10 candles average volume price. Okay, so volumes should be more than average at the breakout. So now you have got confirmation from 35 moving average and you have got confirmation from VWAP as well. Okay, you have got two confirmations from both the indicators, and from the third indicator, which is volume indicator, you are also getting confirmation that the red candle here, the volume is more than the black line, which is nothing but more than moving average line on volumes. Okay, so you have got third confirmation as well. You can also consider if the volumes are close to black line. Okay, close to moving average. If it's close to moving average, you can also consider that type of trade as well. And volumes are nothing but the the number of quantities, the number of people who are coming onto the market. Okay, if the candle is red, that means more number of sellers are coming into the market. Okay, if the volume candle is green, that means more number of buyers are coming to the market. I repeat, volume chart, the concept behind volume is very simple. If the volume color is red, that means more number of sellers are coming to the market. If the volume candle color is green, that means more number of buyers are coming to the market. Okay, now if the volume bars are close to moving average, that means more than average number of sellers are coming to the market. If the candle is more than black line and which is red. Now in this scenario, the volume candle color is green, and the green volume candle has crossed black line on the average black line. Okay, that means more than average number of buyers came to the market at that time. Okay, so that's the simple concept behind volume chart. So now look at this scenario. Price action technique is nothing but you need to be trading on support or resistance or trend lines or chart patterns. Okay, that's the first thing. You need to go to some higher time frames. You need to go to some higher time frames, identify strong levels and row them, and come back to lower time frame, and you need to draw another levels, and you need to wait for breakouts. Now look at this scenario. Here the breakout happened. It took support, bounced back, took support, bounced back, took support. It took support and bounced back many times, but today it broke. It broke the strong support and came down. So for confirmation to make sell position, I'll take confirmation from moving average and confirmation from VWAP. So I got two confirmations, and the third confirmation is my volumes. Look at the breakout. At the breakout, the volume should be close to moving average or more than moving average on the volume. So I have got three confirmations. One is from 35 moving average, one is from VWAP, and another one is from volumes. Okay. Now the first main confirmation is you need to be using price action. That is, you need to be trading on breakouts. That is first confirmation. Second confirmation is VWAP. Third confirmation is moving average. Fourth confirmation is volumes. Okay. So you should be making sell position here. And look, your target is achieving. Your target will be achieved in some time. Okay. So yes, this is price action. It's very simple. Now see, you have sold it. You have sold it 3300, but the market is trading at 3283. Okay. So that means you have already got 17 points profit. Okay. If you are entering with 100 quantities, then your profits will be 1700. Okay. Because the market, you made sell position, but first, now the market is trading at 3284. That means you are in a 16 points profit. Okay. 16 points into 100 quantities sums up 1600 profit. Okay. So that's how you should be calculating profit. Now let's get down to other scenario. I'm going to delete all these things. Okay. To draw levels, you need to delete all the indicators. Okay. You need to delete all the indicators, and then only you should be making buy position or sell position. I mean, sorry. You should be deleting all the indicators and mark proper levels, then add indicators. I repeat, while analyzing the chart, you should not add any indicators. Okay. First, you should be drawing strong support or resistance level, strong trend lines on strong chart patterns. You should be drawing all these things first. Then you should be adding indicators. Okay. Then after breakout, you need to take confirmation from VWAP. You need to take confirmation from 35 moving average. You need to take confirmation from volume chart. And yes, the first confirmation is breakout. Second confirmation is VWAP. Third confirmation is moving average. And the fourth confirmation is volume chart. Okay, you need to be considering all these things while entering into the market. Now I'll be explaining other scenario. All right. In 5-minute time frame only. I'm not changing my time frame. Look at this scenario. This looks like a good pattern. Okay, it looks like a good pattern. So I'll sit back and wait for the breakout. And the breakout happened here. Okay, look at this scenario. This is a chart pattern. So I need to be trading on breakouts. So for intraday, I should be in 5-minute or 10-minute. Now I am in 5-minute. Okay. So for intraday, I need to be in 5 or 10-minute. So I am in 5-minute now. And I have drawn this chart pattern. I'm waiting for the first confirmation, which is nothing but breakout. So all right, here the breakout happened. Now immediately after the breakout happened, I won't be making buy or sell position because I need to take confirmation from moving averages as well. So for that, I'll go to studies, add moving average, 35, change the color to black, click done. All right. See, it's above. Our candles are above moving average. So we got confirmation from moving average as well to make buy position. Okay. Now let's add VWAP, VWAP, VWAP. Click on VWAP. All right. Look at the VWAP. Like I told, your candles should be above VWAP. So you look at this scenario. Candles are above VWAP here. Okay. So you can make buy position either here or here. Okay. Like I told, you need to get confirmation from 35 moving average and also from VWAP as well. So the first confirmation is breakout, second confirmation is VWAP, third confirmation is moving average. Now we have got three confirmations. So the breakout happened and the candles are above 35 moving average and the candles are also above VWAP as well. Okay, so you should not be making buy entry here because at this scenario, the VWAP is close to candle. So you should be waiting for the candles to cross the VWAP and they should be above VWAP. Okay, so now we have got confirmation from breakout, second confirmation from VWAP, third confirmation from moving average, and wait for fourth confirmation. Fourth confirmation is nothing but volumes, which is nothing but more number of buyers should come to the market. They came because the candle color is, the volumes are green and they are more than black line, which is nothing but more than average number of buyers are coming to the market. So you can blindly make buy position there. You can make blindly buy position there. Look at the market. It went up. It went from 3232 calculator. You buyed at 3232 minus, imagine that you sold at here this point. You sold at this point. Or your target should be next support and resistance level. So let's search for next support and resistance level. All right. This is next support and resistance level. Okay. This is next resistance level. So I'll be selling at this point. I'll be selling at this point, which is nothing but 3336. Okay. So 3232 minus 3336. How many points profit? 104 points profit. Okay, you buy it at 3232, you're selling at 3336. You got 104 points profit. Okay, so 104 into, imagine that you have entered with 100 quantities, 10,400 profit. Okay, so that's how you should be trading. So this strategy is called price action strategy. I'll be explaining, I'll be backtesting this. I'll be explaining this again, no worries. So remember, the first confirmation is you need to be trading on breakouts. Second confirmation is you should be you should be taking confirmation from VWAP. Third confirmation is you should be taking confirmation from moving average, 35 moving average, black line. Fourth confirmation is you need to taking confirmation from volumes. And the most important thing is you need to be making buy or sell position in 5-minute or 10-minute time frame only. Okay, if you are trading intraday. Okay, so I'm going to delete all these things and I'll try to plot. I'll check for strong support and resistances levels to explain you price action. All right, let's go down to 1 hour time frame. And oh, this looks great. Now see. Okay, this looks like a good price action for me. Price action is nothing but you need to be trading on support or resistance or chart patterns or trend lines. Okay, I have found this chart pattern. Now I'll be waiting for breakout. Okay, so in 1 hour I have found this pattern. I'll go down to 5-minute. All right, where is our pattern? Oh my god. Oh, here is our pattern. Now see, sorry, this is my pattern. Okay, here the breakout happened. Okay, now immediately after the breakout, I won't be buying because I need to take confirmation from other things. The first confirmation is breakout. So breakout happened. So I have got one confirmation. Now I'll be taking confirmation from VWAP. Go to studies, Add VWAP. Now see, after breakout, the price is above VWAP. So I have got confirmation from VWAP as well. Now I'll go to studies and add moving average to take add the value as 35, change the color to black, and done. Now see, price. Now I have got confirmation from three things. One is breakout confirmation, and the second one is VWAP confirmation. The price is above VWAP, and the third confirmation is 35 moving average. My price is above 35 moving average as well. Now the fourth confirmation is volumes. Look for volumes at the breakout. This is where the breakout happened, and look at the volumes. Lot many buyers came to the market. So volume candle is green color, and look at the black line. So volumes are more than black line. That means more than average number of volume. I mean average number of volume. Sorry, more than average number of volumes. I mean more than average number of members came to the market. More than average number of buyers came to the market. Okay. So first confirmation is breakout, second confirmation is VWAP, third confirmation is moving average, fourth confirmation is what's that? Volumes. So I have got four confirmations. Now I'll blindly entering the market. I'll be blindly making buy position because I have got four confirmations. Then look how did it go. Okay. So that's how it works. It went from 2117 to 2491. That's huge. Okay, but like I told, we are trading intraday. Okay, so our day will end here. Okay, now our let's decide our target. Okay, target should be next support and resistance level. So I'll zoom out and draw this level. This should be my target. This should be my target. All these are my targets. Okay, okay. Now see, I have decided targets by nearest support and resistances level. This is the nearest support level. This is nearest support level. This is nearest resistance level. Okay. So let's go at the breakout. Now here, look at this scenario. In intraday, I have entered here after the breakout by considering three confirmations, volumes, moving average and VWAP, and also confirmation from breakout. Now see, this is my first target, this line. This is my second target. Okay. In this scenario, all my two targets is reached. Okay. I won't be waiting for third target because second target is more than enough for intraday trading. All right. So this is price action. I'm going to explain one more time. Okay. So, all right. I'll be in 10 minutes only. Now I'll be drawing this pattern. Okay. Looks like a great pattern. Looks like a great pattern for me. All right. Looks like a great pattern for me. It looks like a great pattern for me. Okay. Resistance. This is resistance trend line and this is support trend line. And finally it broke the pattern. Okay. Immediately the pattern is broken. I won't be making buy position. Okay. I'll be taking confirmations. For that, I'll be going to moving average. I'll add 35, change the color to black, done. So it's above. Confirmation one, success. Next VWAP. Confirmation two, oh, okay. We need to be buying. Confirmation two is not very accurate. Look at this thing. Okay, you need to be buying there. And confirmation three, look at the volumes at the breakout. Also good. So yes, you can make buy position here, but for intraday, you'll be getting only less profit. You got only few points movement. But for swing trade, if you are trading for if you trade such type of setups for few weeks, look at your target. Look at the money you have earned. So for intraday, it didn't give you much moment, but in 1, 2, 3, 4, in 4 days, it moved this much. Okay. So that's how, it's very powerful like that. I'll be explaining you one more time. So let's consider one good pattern. All right, let's consider this thing. Now in 10 minutes time frame itself, I'll be drawing this resistance level. Okay, look at this thing. It is acting as support here and also support here. Okay, and also support here. And finally it broke the support. So what I told, first confirmation is breakout. So this is the breakout. So second confirmation is VWAP and moving averages is third confirmation. So I'll be adding VWAP. Oh, second confirmation done. See, candles are below VWAP. And third confirmation. Third confirmation is moving average. Go to moving average. Add 35. Change the color to black. And done. Okay. Now see, I also got confirmation from moving average as well. So the candles are below VWAP. The candles are below 35 moving average, and the breakout has happened. So I have got three confirmations, and I look at the volumes. Volumes are also great. They are also more than moving average on volume. That means more number of sellers are coming. So I'll blindly make sell position here. All right, look at the fall. All these are your profits. Okay, so it's that simple. You just need to identify strong support and resistance level, or you should be identifying strong trend lines, or you should be identifying strong chart patterns, and you need to wait for breakout, which is first confirmation. You need to wait for VWAP signal, which is second confirmation. You need to wait for 35 moving average signal, which is third confirmation. You need to wait for volume confirmation, which is fourth confirmation. Okay, after satisfying all these things, you need to be doing intraday trading using price action, and you need to be in 5 or 10 minute time frame while entering. Okay, all these things should happen in 5 minute or 10 minute time frame. Okay, so this strategy gives amazing results. You can implement this strategy in international markets or in any other stocks as well. Okay, for example, in Sriram Transfin, okay, SR Transfin, let's look at this scenario. Let's look at this scenario. This looks like a strong trend line. Okay, so it took support, bounced back, took support, bounced back, took support, bounced back, took support, bounced back. Finally it broke. It came out of the pattern. Okay, so in this type of scenario, you should not be immediately making sell position here. You need to be taking confirmations from others, which is nothing but you need to taking confirmation from VWAP, adding VWAP. Oh, it's below VWAP, so confirmation from VWAP is okay. So I'll take confirmation from 35 moving average. Color should be black. Click on done. All right, my price is below 35 moving average as well. So I have got three confirmations. One is breakout, two is VWAP, three is moving average, and the fourth is volumes. Look at volumes at the breakout. This is where the breakout happened, and the volume is great. More number of sellers came, so you can make sell position there and look at the market. Okay, so it's that simple. Okay, so that's how you should be trading using price action. So I have back tested price action strategy. I think you are amazed with the results. Entry, stop loss, and target. You already know target. Target is next support and resistance level, and you already know entry. Entry is nothing but you should be depending upon four confirmations before making entry. I repeat, one is breakout confirmation, two is moving average confirmation, three is VWAP confirmation, four is volume chart confirmation. So that's how you should be making entry, and your target should be next support and resistance level, and your stop loss should be here. For example, all right, in this scenario, your stop loss should be here above the breakout candle. Okay, your stop loss should be above the breakout candle. Okay, for this scenario, not for this scenario. Oh, let's consider this thing. For this scenario, it's a good trend line. It broke. So you can make sell position here. Your stop loss should be here above the breakout candle. Okay. So entry again, entry should be made immediately after breakout, and entry also should be made when the stock is getting rejected by the key level. That is nothing but breakout confirmation. And before making an entry, consider these things. Wait for higher high and lower low formations after breakout or rejection from the key level in 10-minute time frame. Okay, when I say higher high, lower low, let's get on to the charts. All right. All right, look at this scenario. This looks like a strong trend line, and here it broke. Okay, this is breakout candle. Lower low is nothing but this first candle is called breakout candle. The second candle is called confirmation candle. Okay, lower low is nothing but this breakout candle's low should be breached by confirmation candle. I repeat, in 10 minutes time frame, to make an entry, you need to also look for lower low formation, which is nothing but this breakout candle's low should be broken by confirmation candle. This first candle is called breakout candle. This second candle is called confirmation candle. And this breakout candle's low should be broken or breached by confirmation candle. So now see, this low is broken by this second candle. So you should be making sell entry at this position. Okay. So that is lower low. For higher high formation, wait, I will show you. All right, let's consider this scenario. Okay, it looks like a good pattern, and it came out of the pattern. And see, here the breakout happened. Higher high formation is nothing but this. This is breakout candle. Okay, this is breakout candle, and this is confirmation candle. Okay, this confirmation candle should breach the high of breakout candle. So you should be making entry here by considering all four confirmations, which is nothing but coming out of breakout, second coming out of, I mean, you need to take confirmation from VWAP, you need to take confirmation from moving average, and also look for volume chart. Okay. Upon considering all these four things, you need to also look for fifth confirmation, which is higher high, lower low formation. If you're going long, you need to look for higher high formation, which is nothing but breakout candles high should be breached by confirmation candle. If you're going short, if you're making sell position, breakout candles low. Where is that example? Yes, breakout candles low should be breached by confirmation candle. Okay, so this is lower low formation, that is higher high formation. You need to be making it lower low. After getting four confirmations, this is fifth confirmation. And in this scenario, you need to be making buy position here. This is fifth confirmation. So after four confirmations are satisfied, you need to look for this confirmations and you need to make entry there. Okay. So breakout candle and confirmation candle should be same color. Okay. They should be same color. Now see, breakout candle and confirmation candle should be same color. Okay. In that scenario also, breakout candle and confirmation candle should be same color. Okay. You need to be considering this point as well. And take confirmation from volumes, 10 moving average on volumes, you know that. Take confirmation from VWAP, you know that. Take confirmation from 35 moving average, you also know that. And also look for candlestick patterns. It's like an additional confirmation. Okay, you need to look for pin bar or harami pattern, or you need to look for candlestick patterns which gives additional confirmation before making entry, and use these indicators as confirmations before making an entry. All right, stop loss. Stop loss should be placed below the key level or below the breakout candle's low. I already shown you that. And stop loss helps us to reduce losses if the market goes against us. Okay. And do not enter a trade without stop loss. I already explained the importance of stop loss in the last video. Okay. And always trail your stop loss. Trailing stop loss is nothing but you need to move your stop loss. For example, in this scenario, if your stop loss is here, you should be and imagine that the market is trading here, then you need to bring the stop loss to this point. Okay, you can edit your stop loss after placing orders. You should be trailing down to save your profits. Okay, and target should be next possible support and resistance level, you know that. Always trail your stop loss. Okay, and start booking partial profits at your first target. I already explained you that. It's okay. At the first target, you need to be booking 70 percentage of your quantities at first target, and you need to leave remaining 30% of quantities for second target. Okay. So important points to be kept in the mind while trading price action. So as a beginner, time frame should be strictly 10 minutes. Okay, boys, this is very important. If you are a beginner, you need to be stick to 10 minutes for higher high low low formation, and for VWAP confirmation, for moving average confirmation, and for volume chart confirmation, for breakouts and all those things. You need to be considering all those things, all those confirmations in 10-minute time frame only. If you are a beginner, it's very important. And for higher high and lower low formations, the candle color should be same. Okay, if the confirmation candle changes the color, I mean, if the candle turns out to be opposite color, then you need to immediately exit your positions. And beginners can enter after retracement. You already know what is retracement. And hunt for strong support and resistance levels or trend lines or chart patterns. Okay, this is very important. You need to draw strong support and resistance levels and trend lines. And always trade on breakouts or trade on retracements. Okay, and do not do have a look at size of the candle, which is near support and resistance level or near the trend line. Okay, when I say size of the candle, you need to look for candlestick patterns. You need to identify the candlestick patterns. They can also act as confirmations. And always do multi time frame analysis. Go from higher time frame to lower time frame. I already did that. I have drawn few levels in 1 hour time frame, and I went down to 5 minute or 10 minute to explain. Okay, so always have a look at the volume chart. I already shown you that. And volume should be close to or more than 10 moving average during breakouts. Okay. And there are other some important points. Stick to targets and start booking partial profits. When I say partial profit, you need to be booking 50 to 70% of your quantities at the first target. Okay. And target should be 2% for beginners. You do not expect for more percentage. Okay. So for 1 or 2 months, you should be expecting only 2% upon your investment. Do not be greedy and lose your profits. Okay, and trade according to your risk appetite. And I'll be explaining about risk in later sessions. So if a breakout happens between 9:15 to 9:25, do not take up the trade because the market is more volatile during the start. Okay, I repeat, this is very important. If the breakout happens between 9:15 to 9:25, do not take up the trade because market is more volatile during the start of the day. Okay, and if you miss an entry, don't worry. Market gives many opportunities on a every single day. Okay, and chart should be clean and neat. Do not draw every support and resistances. Okay, you already know that you need to be drawing only strong support and resistances. Okay, and do not over trade. You need to be making only 3 to 4 sell or buy positions. Okay, do not over trade. It's not good for you. So do not force your trades. So when I say this, you should consider all the confirmations. You should not go against your confirmations. That will hurt you badly. You'll be into losses if you miss out on confirmations. Okay, and do not make your brokers rich by over trading. So do not overtrade. If you overtrade, broker will charge you more brokerage. So all your profits will be gone to broker. So do not make your brokers rich by overtrading. Take limited entries, book your profits, and stay happy with it. Okay. If you overtrade, brokerage will be high, and all your profits will be taken by the broker. Okay. All right. I'm expecting that you guys are very clear with what is price action, what is support, what is trend line, what are chart patterns, and how to draw them effectively. And I'm expecting that you know what are all the confirmations you need to be looking for before making an entry. I repeat, you need to be looking for 5 confirmations if you're trading on price action technique for intraday. The first confirmation is you need to look for breakout. The second confirmation is you need to look for uh, you need to take confirmation from VWAP. The third confirmation is you need to take confirmation from moving average, 35 moving average. And the fourth confirmation is volume chart and moving average on volume chart. And fifth confirmation is you need to be in 10-minute for time frame, and you need to look for higher high or lower low formation. Okay. And the colors of the candle should be same for higher high and lower low formation. I repeat, because this is very important. If you are trading price action strategy, if you are using price action strategy for intraday trading, you need to look for 5 confirmations. The first confirmation is breakout. You need to wait for breakout. Second confirmation is you need to take confirmation from VWAP. Third confirmation is you need to take confirmation from 35 moving average. Fourth confirmation is you need to look for volume chart. You need to look for moving average on volume chart. Okay. And the fifth confirmation is you need to be in 10-minute time frame strictly. As a beginner, you need to be in 10-minute time frame, and you need to be considering or making entries at lower low formation or at higher high formation. And during lower low and higher high formation, the breakout candle and confirmation candle should be of same color. Okay, I repeat, for higher high and lower low formations, the breakout candle and confirmation candle should be of same color. If they turn out to be in opposite colors, then you need to be exiting from your trade immediately. Okay, so I'm expecting that you guys are very clear with price action strategy, and I wish you very all the best if you are trading. So good luck, guys. And if you like my explanation, please like this video and subscribe to my YouTube channel. Thank you. Thanks a lot. Thank you, everyone.